My high school bully became my boss, so I made him think he had dementia and ruined his marriage. Roger was that golden boy quarterback who peaked at 17, the guy who outed me as gay to win a scholarship competition between our sports programs, then led the group that jumped me outside the gym, breaking my thumb so badly I'd never pitch again, though he knew I'd never report him since our small Texas town would probably give him a medal for beating up the queer kid. 8 years later, I'm working at a manufacturing plant, having rebuilt my life from scratch, when they announce our new regional manager, and in walks Roger, still wearing that same predator's grin, not even recognizing the kid whose future he destroyed for a funding check. This walking embodiment of every hometown nightmare I'd tried to forget immediately started his reign by stealing my efficiency proposal in week 2, and when I privately asked him about professional courtesy, he grabbed me by the throat in his office, that familiar violence flashing in his eyes, and told me to know my place like we were back in high school. Surprisingly, that wasn't when I decided to destroy him. It was actually during a quarterly meeting when he stole my supply chain optimization project that took months to develop. When I started to object, his smile vanished as he said, "That's business. Grow some balls," in front of everyone. I tried the proper channels, deciding to go to HR the next day, only to find Roger playing tonsil hockey with our HR director Cindy in her office, his wedding ring catching the light like a beacon of hypocrisy. That's when I knew the universe was giving me permission for revenge. So I studied Roger like my personal lab rat, cataloging his obsessive need to be the smartest guy in every room, his paranoia about younger employees, his obnoxious pride about his photographic memory, and most importantly, his clockwork routine, including those Tuesday, Thursday 2 p.m. meetings with Cindy. I started small and psychological. During his HR hookups, I'd move his car using the spare keys he kept in his jacket, then watch him stride confidently to an empty spot and stand there like a malfunctioning GPS, spending 10 minutes wandering the lot. I recruited Oscar from IT, who Roger had publicly humiliated for suggesting a server upgrade and who had access to Roger's work email, since company policy gave IT oversight on all accounts. Together, we orchestrated disappearing meeting invites that left Roger sitting alone in empty conference rooms while missing actual important calls. The gaslighting was an art form, shifting his family photos around, moving his stapler to different drawers, swapping his desktop wallpaper from his kids to the default then back again. Each change so subtle he'd question his sanity before suspecting sabotage. Other employees started noticing Roger's confusion, showing up to non-existent meetings, forgetting conversations, searching for his car every evening like a lost tourist while we watched from the windows, taking bets on how long he'd wander. Then the whispers started. Maybe the stress is getting to him. And he called me Shannon twice. My name is Valerie. And I caught him staring at his parking spot taking photos like a crime scene investigator. His paranoia became visible as he'd triple-check emails, photograph his office layout, write sticky notes about where he parked, and I swear I saw him practice conversations in the bathroom mirror before meetings, all while his golden boy confidence crumbled like wet cardboard. The best part came when I compiled 6 months of photos documenting his affair with Cindy. It included pictures of them in his car making out in the company parking lot, and receipts from romantic dinners charged to the company card. I had Oscar send it all from Roger's own email to his wife, with the subject line, "I can't keep lying to you anymore," written like Roger finally grew a conscience. The aftermath was biblical. His wife kicked him out that night. Cindy threw him under the bus to save her own marriage, claiming he pursued her aggressively, and Roger became convinced he was losing his mind, spending thousands on brain scans and neurologists who found nothing wrong, all while he insisted someone was drugging his coffee or running an elaborate conspiracy. But who believes the guy who can't remember where he parked? Within 3 months, Roger had stepped down for health reasons, still convinced he had early onset dementia, rather than admit he'd lost control. In the end, I got promoted to fill his position, because corporate loved all those innovative ideas I'd been submitting that seemed so familiar.